Hello, my bomb blowers and module masters, and today I am here with another Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes modded module tutorial, and today I am here with the module Nomai. Nomai is a module about exploring space. It's about going to different planets, experimenting, and figuring out how to solve the module. Let's go ahead and get started. This module does require a little bit of edge work, just one condition. But after that, we will no longer need the edge work.
There is only one
so here's Nomai. You've got a main planet here, and 5 smaller planets that we can navigate to by clicking on them. We've also got a timer here. It's going down. When it goes down to the end, we're going to get a strike. As such. Except, it's not actually a strike, as you can see on the bomb hut here. The module works on a time loop system, to where if you get a strike, then the module undoes all of your actions. So, doing this, I got a strike, but the module is undoing it, so I didn't actually get a strike. So, you can disable the time loop mechanism by looking at this table. What you're going to do is take the texture of the big planet that you start on, look at the if condition. If an indicator shares a letter with the serial number, we have a Romeo in the serial number and an FRQ on the bomb. So this is going to be correct. The way to stop the time loop is to strike the same way you did in the previous loop. It will affect the next loop and it will not trigger for time. So what it's saying is that if I went to the sun from here, and that struck me, and then I did the same exact thing the very next time that it undid the strike, then it will stop the time loop. And once the time loop is stopped, the strike will actually count. But you have to interact with the planets in such a way that it will solve. If you are still in the time loop system, when you have fulfilled the solve conditions of the module will not solve for real until you exit the time loop. So we have some notes here that describe some stuff, but what we're doing is exploring around. So there are 2 things that must happen for the module to solve. First, we need to find the 6th location. So the 6th location and one specific planet traveling to another specific planet will take you to the 6th location. The 6th location, as you can see, is purple, very dark purple, but we can't click on it on either of the 2 modules. This one's different, it's brighter purple with orange spots. So, to get to the 6th planet, we have to navigate between these planets until we find the one planet that takes us to the 6th location. So, it could be going from this yellow planet to the moon-like planet, or we could be having to go from the orange planet back to the blue planet. Also, the timer must be one of 3 different colors. If I touch so touching either the main planet or the status light has a chance to change the color of the timer. So as you can see here, it changed it to a cyan color. There are 3 colors that the module can choose from. It is this cyan color, a red, and a green. So the goal of the module is to unlock the time looping mechanism, get to the 6th planet, and have the timer be the correct color, either red, green, or blue. So first of all, let's just navigate until we find the 6th location. And we can't get a strike the same way we did in previous, so let's just start looking. Okay, so going from the blue planet to the yellow planet takes us to the 6th location. Now let's wait for it to reset. Right. We struck due to time, so we're not going to get the unlock mechanism. So we know that pressing the satellite on this planet turned the timer blue, and we're going to this to get the 6th location. So if blue is the correct color of the timer, then the module should do a fake solve here. But it struck, so blue is not the color that we are looking for, meaning we need to interact with more planets and figure out how to get to red or green. So clicking the main planet on the 6th location turns the timer red, and clicking the satellite does nothing. So we're gonna let the timer run out and see if this fake solves the module. Do. Yes, it did. You can see the satellite turn green for a second, and you heard the solve sound, which is different because I have a sound back on. So the goal of the module is to unlock the time looping mechanism, and then end the time loop mechanism in the 6th location with the red color. And how to unlock the time loop mechanism is to strike the same way we did in the previous loop. So we're going to wait for this to reset. So we're going to strike in this loop by pressing the sun. Now we're going to do the same exact thing. Now we're going to go to the yellow planet, press the main planet. The time loop mechanism should be disabled because we struck the same way we did in 2 consecutive loops that were not due to time, and it affects the next loop, so it should solve. Once the timer runs out, it should stay solved.
Very well done.
And it does, and that is a solved Nomai. Now, let's do the other one on the bomb. You have the same exact planet, so the time unlock mechanism is the same thing. So we're going to explore the planets until we find the 6th location, and we're going to try and find the different timer colors that we can find. Now, we didn't see this in the previous module, but there is a chance that navigating from one planet to another planet will strike you. So let's see if I can show this off. So, going from this blue planet to the Earth-like planet incurs a strike. I'm not going to do that again because that's going to cause the... Oh, okay, yeah.
Isn't it?
So what happened there was that I did strike the same way I did 2 loops in a row, so that's why the module actually struck. So it's kind of good that that happened because now we have a new main planet. If you actually unlock the time loop mechanism and then get a strike, the module will actually strike you and full reset. So now we're looking at this. Are there at least 2 battery holders? No. Interact with any other planet, then immediately travel to this planet. This does not count if traveling to this planet gives you a strike. There are some wacky conditions. This is probably the wackiest condition in the entire table. There aren't that many other ones. Like, this is a really wacky condition, but the other ones aren't that bad. So, anyway, we are looking to find the correct timer color and find what gets us to the 6th planet. And we cannot interact with any other planets, then immediately travel to this planet. So if I went to... Oh, yeah. See, I went to the orange planet, and that gave us a strike. So this is not a valid movement. I can go to the Earth planet. So if I touched this planet, and then immediately went back to the purple planet, that would unlock the time loop mechanism, and then I would have to perform the actions that sent me back to the 6th planet. Also note that, I know this is a lot of information, but there is a chance that the way to get to the 6th planet is to go from one of the 5 main planets to the sun. This is not too common. Oh, but it happened in this module, which is kind of lucky. So going from the Earth planet to the sun takes us to the 6th location. So let's see if the 6th location turns the timer any color. Ah, it does. If you press the main planet on the 6th location, then the timer turns blue. Now, if this is the correct color, the module would fake solve. But it did not, so the module fake struck, and now we're undoing all the actions. So, let's see if the satellite does anything. No, it does not. So, once you're on the 6th planet, going to any other planet will incur a strike, or a fake strike. So let's just do this to reset the time loop. Alright, now we gotta go exploring. So that does nothing... Ah, so pressing the surface on the main planet on the moon turns timer red. Now can we go to Earth? Yes we can, and then going to the sun gets us to the main planet. So now we wait for the timer to run out to see if this is the solve process. It is not. So we are looking for the green color. Whichever planet's interaction gives us the green color. So let's start looking. The blue planet, maybe? Nope. What about the orange planet? Yes, pressing the status light on the orange planet sends us to green. So can we go to Earth from here? Yes, we can. And then going to the 6th planet. So we have a green timer. We know that the blue and red timers are wrong. So this is the only other timer color. It should bake Sol, which it does.
Answer?
So now, our goal is to turn the timer color green, then do the unlock condition, which is interact with any other planet, then immediately travel to this planet, and then get to the 6th location. So we're going to reset the time loop real quick and try and find a sequence of events that will take us there. So we know that going to the orange planet and getting the status line turns it green. So orange planet status line equals green. And we know that going from the Earth to the Sun takes us to the 6th planet. So we need to find a sequence of steps that we can click on the status light of the orange planet, get to from the Earth to the Sun, and clicking on and doing the unlock condition all in the same time loop. So let's start trying to figure out how we do that. We can't go to the orange planet straight from purple, but we can from blue. Let's see if we can go to purple from orange. We can. And we know that we can also go to Earth from orange. So I think I can figure out a sequence of events from here. So we're going to go from the purple planet to the blue planet, to the orange planet. The main planet doesn't do anything, so we're going to hit the status light on the orange planet. Then we're going to hit the main planet and travel back to the purple planet. I'm not going to actually do that because we're just finding out how to solve it. So we're going to blue, orange, press the status light, press the main, then go to the purple planet. And from the purple planet, we go to Earth, and then the Sun. And we should be on the 6th location with the unlock condition having been fulfilled with the correct timer color. So let's carry out this sequence of events. We have blue, orange, status light, main, purple, Earth, Sun. Sometimes you can get really complex steps like this, or you can just get something lucky like we did in the other Nomai module. The solving process can vary wildly from module to module, but in the end, you will be able to find out how to solve it. That is it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.